Hello, I see I'm alive. It's alive! It's alive! What's that movie? Hello, David. Hello, Chris. How are you, my friends? I'm glad you are good, David. I'm glad you are good. What are you smoking there? Ramen Maiko? Oh, long time. I remember you said you are at work this time, Chris. But, but I'm glad you are here for a couple of minutes or so. I do not know how long your lunch time is, but I'm glad you are here, my friend. I'm smoking a blend from Lawrence, Kilimanjaro. Very lovely tobacco. This is a pipe I received as a gift from friends of mine on Facebook. I made a video about that. I just love this pipe. Hello, Yusuf. How are you, my friend? I made a fresh cup of cowboy coffee. Chris, my friend, what type of work do you do, if I might ask? So that's a nice idea. Your brother is driving and you can be here. I really appreciate that you are here, my friend. Security at airport. That's very interesting. That's very interesting. So, all the parcels you have to check before they come into the country or out of the country and so on. I think that can be a really stressful job at sometimes, my friend. I think you can have some rain today. I hope so. That's very interesting. So everything you check on, on the screens. Are you allowed to smoke your pipe in while you are checking the screens and so on, or can't you smoke in in the office, it would be nice if you can enjoy a pipe while checking it and so on. Yusuf, yes, I wanted to, for how long I want to join that life of Wolfman and Kitty. But it's difficult for me to get up at that time of the morning. Um, I think I must make effort and get my alarm clock ready for in that time of the morning. Rain is coming here as well, my friend. Oh, I understand. You could smoke, but not the time. Yeah, I had to sleep. I agree there. I also had to sleep. I had last night a long night. My one brother-in-law, it was his birthday and his child and so on. So we went over for a bride. It was really nice. So this morning I slept. I didn't wake up for Wolfman and Kitty's life. That's early in South Africa. My friends, I ordered a new lighter from my friend Lawrence. It will be here next week, I think Wednesday or Thursday. When it arrives, I will make a video to show you guys my new lighter. It's a lighter I've been searching now for quite some years, and I'm glad that he had um, one of those lighters. So when I receive it, I will show you guys. Hello, no, take. How are you, my friend? Hello, Bob. Oh, wait, hang on. This ain't a Churchill, but this is Greg from the town of Tyke. Sorry, it's not the church water, my friend, but I did it. Hello, Bob, my friend. How are you? I'm glad you are here. I take off my hat. I sit underneath the shade of a tree, and it's getting quite hot here. Bob, you make my day if you are here, my friend. Last time we were excellent with all of you guys and so on. I really enjoyed last week's live. Is yellow Greg. Yeah, yellow, not yellow then. Yellow Greg. I must remember it. Bob has some beautiful daggers. Morning, Captain Bailey. Of course, a cup of coffee. Greg, I love hats. I usually wear a baseball cap. But when I'm at home, I'm wearing one of these guys. And usually when I make my video, I wear one of these. Orange. Yellow orange. But I must say I love my hats. It's just a bit warm sometimes, but I just love it. Hello, Jill. How are you, my friend? So, what are you guys smoking now? I'm smoking a blend from Lawrence, a guy here in South Africa that make this lovely tobacco. Kilimanjaro. It's awesome tobacco. I did a video of her on a review of that tobacco. Kilimanjaro, Old Toby, Crescent Moon is a lovely tobacco. It's a coffee and whiskey flavor with perique and tequila and Balkan cake. I saw there's going to be a church warden pipe among you guys. I do not know that tobacco. I still have to get myself a church warden pipe. I do not have a church warden yet at this moment, but I'll get there. I must say, I really enjoyed this live chat on a Sunday afternoon. I do not know what's the time there with you. I know by Bob it is 3 o'clock. But I like to do on a Sunday 5 o'clock a live chat to come and chat with all you guys and so on. Craig makes some wonderful videos. So it is 10:11 there, Grace. Interesting. Still morning. Huh. I'm going to bed and then it is still day there. So 3 o'clock there. So same as Bob. Same 10:11. Thank you, Bob. Yeah, I thought it's a good time because of last Saturday. It was also 5 o'clock. And I realized people can join and interact and so on. And that really were amazing. So that's why I thought of making it again today at 5 o'clock. So if I make a point of it to do every Sunday at 5 o'clock South African time live, then the time is right and people can join and so on. That's okay, Chris. Welcome back, my friend. That's true, Yusuf. But to think of that, we are 7 hours later of this, I think the States and 2 hours of Europe. That means we're aging on a very fast manner. I don't want to get older. I want to be younger, not older. Nature calls. Yeah, that's why Chris is working today. He's on his lunchtime now. Chris, my friend, we drive on the left side of the road. But here in South Africa, we have so much potholes. Potholes is holes in the is left in the tar road. So there's a joke going on around here that we drove on what's left of the road. But usually we drive on the left line of the road here in South Africa. I must say, when I watched the video of Hussel Marshall, where he shows the video where he's driving on the right line, every time there passes a car on his left, I duck my head because I'm not used to watch someone driving on the right. So every time the car passes him, my head is going out. So there's quite something else. I must say, I really enjoy the videos where I can show you my knives because I have a very big love for pipes, knives, and so on. That's why I decided to show three knives at a time because there's like 45 fixed blades. So if I showed one knife per Friday or so on, it will take a long time. And there's around about 70 pocket knives. So I'm going to show the fixed blades first, and then when the fixed blades is done, then I start with the pocket knives. But there's a couple of knives that's still coming. So in Austria, you drive on the left line, but now on the right. But my friend, I also love sharp things. Oh man, I love sharp things. My wife gets sometimes mad with me because I do not have any space left for knives. So I have an old military radio bag. I put my knives in, but it's quite a big bag, and that bag is quite full. So and then I can throw in a surprise for you guys when it comes to blades and knives and so on. I have a couple of shurikens. I can show you guys as well. Don't run with a sharp pencil. Yeah, that's interesting, Chris. I didn't know that. It just shows how much there are that people don't know, and it is interesting, and that makes it really nice to interact with one another because you can always learn something from one another. If someone gets that close to me, pick up the nearest rock and throw and run away. Blame the Germans. You know, my great grandfather, he fought in World War II. I'm not quite sure what is it in English, but in Afrikaans it was Galieermagte. He fight on the Galeer side. One day, I I greet him in in German. My great grandfather had a marvelous memory. When he was 96, his memory were like he were 21. So when I greet him in German, he clapped me. Big guy. He clapped me, I were lights out. When I wake up, he told me, "You never talk that language to me, ever again." And I couldn't understand why. I mean, he knew Dutch and so on, but he knew when I greeted him in that language, they were very cross with me. And later on, I realized, "Hello, Fransai. How are you, my friend? I'm glad you are here, Francesca." I didn't know they drive on the right in Morocco. Hi, Piper Tom. How are you, my friend? Piper Tom, I'm great. It's always a wonderful time for me to make a live video and to interact with you guys and so on. So it's always a wonderful time for me to enjoy my pipe, make a live, and you guys just make it amazing. How are you, Tom? Yeah, enjoying what's left of the weekend, Tom. I must say, I agree on that. At Bob's, it is past 3, and other guys, it is past 10. So they still have a long Sunday to go. My weekend is almost over. Craig, I just go to my channel where the plus is where you upload the video. I'm there. It throws out make a short, upload the video or go live. Then I go to live and then I just said no, it's not for children. I do not want to. I think if I make it for everyone and children pick up a pipe, there can be problems. So I said not for children, and then I said next. That's how I do a live on my phone. I'm not quite sure on the laptop. I usually use my phone, my friend. Mm. Must I enjoy this live chat? It is quite relaxing to sit underneath the sides with a pipe and coffee. I wanted to get me a glass of whiskey, but I decided on a cup of cowboy coffee. If we are female inspector, if it is inspector of South Africa, that can be a problem. The reason why I said if it's the inspector of from South Africa, it can be a problem. Here, if you need the police, and you call the police to come out, they do not answer their phones. If they answer their phones, they will tell you they do not have any vehicles to assist you, or that they do not have fuel to come out to assist you. That's the police service here in South Africa. Francisca, I must agree with you there, my friend. A pipe and a coffee. Great combination. Great combination. Ja, Craig. A pipe and a shower. Like the video you did where you took a shower while making a video. That was quite an interesting video, I must say. I wanted to ask, were you afraid that your phone will get wet in the shower while making a video? I will be too afraid that my phone got wet during that video. Oh, I understand. That's a good way. Mount it at the dry spot. I was really curious about that. Is your phone waterproof or something? I will be too afraid for that. But correct, my friend. That's what I like about your. That's what I like about your videos. You make the video, especially the video where you read the magazine and so on. You are natural, and it's a really enjoyable to watch your videos. And that's a really nice. Yeah, because of the moisture and so on. Usually, only when I could take a bath, I took my phone with me. But that's not a good idea because of the moisture. But sometimes when I'm in the bath, I get sometimes lazy and I'm just lying in the bath and I relax. Then I want a cup of coffee. Then it is easier to take the phone and ask if my wife is going to make coffee. And then I can have a cup of coffee while relaxing. So sometimes it's good, but not always. But I think I must go slower on the coffee. I know the doctor said coffee is good for you. Yeah, I agree with the doctor. Coffee is very healthy. It's very good to you. But I think I'm on my 13th or 14th cup of coffee for today. I think that's good medicine. Yeah, not a good idea. Well, my friend, that works. But sometimes he will reply on the video and said, "You better," as he said, "You better get out of the bath and make your own coffee. I also want some coffee." And then I know now I must get out of the bath to go make coffee. Otherwise, I won't get coffee. Francesca, I agree there 100% with you. Coffee and the pipe. It's natural. Natural medicine. The best things on earth. Tomorrow anything is good. Yeah. This is one of my favorite cups. It brings a pipe and coffee so beautifully together. I don't know if you can see it, but there's a pipe. A friend of mine on the Facebook, he made these cups. It was part of the Christmas present I received from them. Thank you, Greg. Yeah, there are some fabulous coffee blends. There's we don't have all the coffee you guys overseas have, but there are some blends that comes from overseas, like these. The cup of coffee I'm enjoying is a coffee bean from Brazil. It's a really nice coffee. Um, if I ask my wife what is too much, you know what will she tell me? I hear her already. I have too much knives. I have too much pipes. I have too much tobaccos. I have too much hats. I have too much fishing gear. I have too much tools. And then I tell her, I never can have enough. And then she gets mad at me. I wonder why. Hmm. A few years ago, I were very big on prepping. So I gathered all the gear and equipment and so on. Um, and then it get to a point where there's too much gear. So she always will tell me there's too much knives, uh, or rats, or tools. But a man can never have too much tools. So when I go fishing, usually here in South Africa, I like to catch carp or um, um, in Afrikaans we call this fish onderbek. Onderbek means undermouth or yellowfish. But I like to catch carp. Oh, I love carp. I catch and release, but the carp puts on a nice fight. So I like to catch carp. Bye, Chris, my friend. Enjoy your enjoy your workshop. I'm glad that you joined in. May you have a lovely day, my friend. Tot ziens. Beach fishing. I do not know beach fishing. Like I see some of you guys do fly fishing and so on. Here in South Africa, we call it floaties and dubs. We put on the hook dubs certain flavors of caramel and cinnamon. We put on the floaties. Some of the floaties has also flavor on it, a banana or so on. And then we cast in. Then the fishing rod we take two. We call it fishing poles. With poles is like this, and in the mud lies the fishing rod. Then we took we call it a policeman. You put it on the line. So when the line picks up like this, and the fish bites and runs, your control will make the sound krr. Then you know you have a bite, and then you go pick it up and you bring it the fish in. Yes, Chris, that is a really amazing to see how many countries are together and we can talk over the internet and enjoy a pipe and interact with one another. That's a really something nice. One great nation. I think more people must take up a pipe. I never catch bass fish, but I want to try bass fishing as well. And my pipe is empty. Correct, I'm from South Africa, my friend. I don't know if you know Balkan cake, but this is a here's a Balkan cake. I do not have much left, but there it is. So I make it loose and then I pack. New Jersey, Poland. Yorkshire, I don't know where that is. But I must agree on with Chris. It's really amazing that people all over the world comes together and they can have a conversation and interact with one another. That makes it really beautiful. I see there's a different ways to pack a pipe. Let me show you guys what I do. I think they call it a 3 pins. Take my pipe with a little bit of tobacco. Get it nicely in. Second one. Press it a little down. When it is nice and flat, I take another pinch to top it up. I do not have a tamper with me. Sorry. I don't use a tamper so often, only sometimes. Um, I usually use my finger to as a tamper. I always wanted, oh, it's still on my bucket list. I want to go travel the world. I want to see Poland and Texas and so many countries I want to visit. But from South Africa to there, it's quite expensive. But I think there's many beautiful places all over the world. The videos you guys put on to show the snow and how white nature is there with the snow and so on. That's really amazing. Tom, South Africa is a nice place to visit. We have some really beautiful nature here and so on. But there's places in South Africa that's not safe to visit. If you planning to come to South Africa, you can talk to me or Yusuf and we can give you some pointers where it's not safe. Um, but it's a really nice place to see. Greg, why no luck for women in Poland? Well, yeah, prices is increasing and so on. I see it's all over the world that everything just increases. And living expenses all over the world is just getting really out of hand. Interesting. You know, when I grew up, when I was a child, you only got two genders, male or female. Nothing in between. Either male or female. Now, I don't even know how many genders you get anymore. It's really confusing. I only know two genders, male and female. Yeah, so I agree with you. Two and only two. I must honestly say, when my daughter is in a public bathroom and a guy who thinks he's female is going in there, he will look like me without teeth. That I can promise you. They can be the same color, Bob, but it's not the same. Yeah, Greg, I agree with you. The whole thing is demonic. The whole world is changing. Sometimes it's changing for the worse. I mean, when we grew up, we played outside and uh, climb on the bicycles and just enjoy life. Nowadays, the children and so on, they they've been born with a phone in their hands. They do not know to ride a bicycle anymore or how is it to go play outside. They don't know anything about that. Tom, that's crazy if the sickness didn't reach there yet. I watched a video of Greg where the woman said they can do everything a man can do and they can do it better. I never saw a woman who welded. Hmm. They can't do everything we can, and men can't do everything a woman can. I never saw a man called pregnant. That would be really, really weird if a man got pregnant. So that's one fact a man cannot do that a woman can do. Bob, I must say, I can wash and iron. Today, my wife were at a function. One of her friends is pregnant, so they have a baby shower where the women comes together and give presents, um, like nappies and so on. So my wife were there, and so I had to do laundry today. So that's something I can do. Yeah, so I can fold clothes better. Yeah, Tom, that's true. That's true. No, I'm not a woman. um, Sometimes my wife is working every second weekend, so if I don't wash, then the washing, I do not have clean overalls for the work. So then I have to help her and do washing. Um, but yeah, they can fold clothes better. But Tom, yes, I realize a lot of younger people today they can't read uh, a map. They can't. They know the app Google Maps and it shows you how to drive to get to a location, but they do not know how to read the actual map. And if you ask a younger person where is north and east and south and west on an actual map, they do not know how to. They do not know where's north or south on the map. And I think a lot of young people they don't know how to use a compass anymore. That's something you don't see nowadays. So that's something they do not know. It is crazy. Francisca, I don't have a problem with, sorry, if a woman is smoking a tobacco pipe. My honest feeling about that, pipe smoking is far more healthier than coffin house, than cigarettes. So if a woman picks up a pipe and she enjoys the pipe, I don't see any problem with that. So I heard about the internet and satellites go out and so on. Um, Here in South Africa, sometimes the internet is very, very slow. Then when I make a 6 minutes or 8 minute video, it takes up to 3, 4 hours for that video to be uploaded. But imagine if all cigarettes just disappear. You don't get cigarettes. You get pipes and vapes and so on, but no cigarettes. I think that can be amazing. Far more here and enjoyable. That's true, yourself. Like the police officer pulled me over while I was smoking my pipe. And he wanted to confiscate my pipe because he thought I was smoking weed. I wonder why people think you are smoking weed if you have a tobacco pipe. Can't they smell it's not weed? Maybe they say, maybe they say a sinus. They can't smell that good. Did it happen to you, Yusuf? Oh, these police in South Africa, eh? The Metro Police. Huh, man, they are not right upstairs. Just think, tomorrow's back to work. I thought it were a public holiday tomorrow. So my wife informed me that tomorrow is not a holiday. To see Francisca, my friend. May you have a lovely day. God bless, my friend. Stay safe. May you have a lovely week. Thanks that you joined in. I really appreciate it. Yeah, but Yusuf, do you know the cheese van? I asked last night a couple of young people, do they remember, do they know the cheese van? And someone said it is a van that brings the cheese. Now, to tell you guys who do not know cheese van, before 1994, the police vehicles were yellow. So the yellow vans they put in the criminals who were yellow as well. These days, the police vehicles is white. So the old yellow police vehicles, we call it the cheese van. And when they changed the color of the police vehicles from yellow to white, the nickname cheese van just disappeared because they're no longer yellow but white. So cheese van is an old police van. Yeah, Bob. The yellow color of Craig's pickup truck, that exactly same yellow color. That was the color of the police vans before 1994 in South Africa. And so, uh, and then there were a sign. We call it now thumbs up. Back in the day, we call it SAP. SAP. SAP stands for South African Police. Nowadays, it is SAPD, South African Police Duty, I think. I'm not quite sure what the D stands for, but it's SAPD. But before 1994, SAP, South African Police. Or is it now South African Police Service, SAPC or S? But I said I've changed that. Yes, yes. Thank you, Yusuf. SAPS, South African Police Service. Before 1994, it were only SAP, South African Police. I do not know why they put in the word service if there ain't no service. Here in South Africa, police service, not so much. So I wonder why they put in the word service if there's no service. I think they must change the last H for service to P, South African Police Brutality. Yeah, no, that's a sea crime. Some of the biggest criminals here is police officers. But enough politics, my friends. Interesting. So there is police force. I like actually that name. Yeah, not service. Not service. If they want to call it service, then there actually must be service. Yusuf, is he coming to your place? Yes. Good luck, my friend. That guy looks like a mafia gang. He really looks like a leader of the mafia. Yeah, Peggy Chili. He really looks like a mafia gang leader. If you guys overseas go Google his name, Peggy Chili, you will see he looks like a mafia gang leader. State agents. That's a nice name. Yeah, he is a crime boss. If you see Becky Chili, my first thought when I see him, a mafia leader, mafia gang leader. That's the image he's putting out. And then he's here with the police. Just think, tomorrow back to work. Ah, I do not even want to think about tomorrow. We had last week a chef, the car overheated. So we took in to the bearing works, but it was really a struggle to get parts for the car because Chef and Opel, uh, the agents of Chef and Opel, we do not get in South Africa anymore. So we really struggle to get parts for the car. And last week we waited for parts and so on, and eventually when we got the parts and we could put the car back together, the water pump starts to leak water. And the water pump didn't leak before and so on, and the water pump still felt okay. No problem with the water pump. And then it started to leak, and we realized um, we have to change the water pump. We struggled to get a water pump, but luckily we found one after 2 days of wait. So maybe tomorrow we must trip again to put in the water pump. Yeah, Tom, he does. Or must I agree with Isha? He is. So, what's your guys' preferred drink to enjoy while using or while you enjoying your tobacco pipe? Is it a bourbon? Is it a beer? Is it a whiskey? Is it coffee? Or just a plain old glass of water? What's your enjoyable drink to enjoy while smoking a pipe? Hello, Piper X1X. How are you, my friend? Tea. I must try tea. I'm not a big fan of tea myself. Sorry. But sometimes I do enjoy a cup of rooibos tea. Rooibos tea is a tea grown here in South Africa. They export it all over the world. So I'm not quite sure what they call it in English, but rooibos is a traditional tea here in South Africa. Oh, I love my black coffee. My wife likes her tea. I'm more of a coffee fan, but sometimes I do enjoy a cup of tea in front of the fire. That sounds real nice. Maybe I must start a fire for a barbecue or a braai, like we call it here, a braai. Hello, Jonathan. How are you, my friend? All of the above. Tom, I like that. I still want to try a red wine like a Merlot or um, Shiraz or some of that red wine with a Virginia blend tobacco or a Perique or so on. I think a Virginia and a Perique will be real nice with a red wine. Yusuf, usually on a Sunday. Sunday is my day to relax. Yeah, you have to have one day at least to relax before the week starts again. Yusuf, we must organize a bride together again. They were quite nice. I understand. On a Sunday, I like to relax. That sounds nice. I wonder where's David. David greeted earlier, but now I don't see him. Uh, my friend David is a friend of me and Yusuf. I do not know if you know the app WhatsApp. It's an app you send messages and so on. Um, nice. I ordered a letter from Lawrence and so on. I can't wait for it to arrive. But I will show you. I will make a video of the letter. Um, and David is a friend of ours. We chat on the WhatsApp app and so on. So he were here earlier, but now I don't see him. He left his rum and maple tobacco. Thank you, Piper. I love this pipe. It's I can't say it's one of my favorites, but it's one of my favorites. I have so many favorite pipes. I just love the grain of the wood there, and the stem. This white stem just look amazing. It were a Christmas present from friends of mine from Facebook, and they gifted me this pipe. Hello, Wolfman and Kitty. How are you, my friends? What pipe are you smoking today? Wolfman, I must say that the museum you saw there, man, that's a lovely pipe. Wolfman, but what is the time now there? I must really say I'm sorry that I missed your live video. It were quite early this morning, and I overslept. Every Sunday morning I want to join your live, but then I overslept. That sounds marvelous, my friend. I can't wait when you open that press tobacco. Man, I love that idea of the spaghetti presser. I must try to get one to press some tobacco. 11 o'clock South Africa time, you sir. I must remember that. Usually I go to bed at 10 o'clock. But if it is 11 o'clock tonight, then maybe I can join you guys for, even if it is only for a couple of minutes. Because because I have to get up tomorrow very early. I must, during the week, I get up at 5:30. Then I get up, get ready for work, give food to the dogs and cats and so on. And 7 o'clock I must go for work. But if it is 11 o'clock tonight, Wolfman, it's a date, my friend. Tonight 11 o'clock, I will be joining your live, even if it is only for a couple of minutes. That will be really cool. But I must say, that's what I love about the YTPC. We are friends all over the world. Like Chris said earlier today in this live, it's really amazing to see so many people all over the world. How they come together and how they interact with one another and just come together and enjoy a pipe. And that's really something amazing that the YTPC have. And we can reach out to one another. We can support one another. I remember when I lost my brother-in-law beginning of this year, how many people reach out in prayer. And if someone is ill or operation and so on, how many people reach out to that person in prayer and give support and so on. My friends, that's just amazing to see how people interact with one another all over the world. Um, and I honestly believe that pipe smokers all over the world is one of the kindness people, kind-hearted people, and respect to one another. So I always say, if more people pick up a tobacco pipe, how many more people will be kind to one another? Because a tobacco pipe helps you to calm down and think and be positive. Positive thinking, a positive mindset. So if more people pick up a tobacco pipe, I think it will be amazing. Piper SOX, single malt whiskey. Man, you are making me thirsty. I love my single malt whiskey. But I have a cup of coffee. Um, a single malt whiskey I really enjoy. I don't know if you know the whiskey. It is a Scottish whiskey. The name is Black Douglas. It's a single malt whiskey from Scotland. It's a really nice whiskey, I must say. Here in South Africa, Black Douglas whiskey single malt is around about 200 rand for a bottle. For us, it's a little bit on the expensive side, but it's a really nice whiskey. Like $1 US a dollar is like 18 or 19 rand in South Africa. So I do not know if you guys know the Scottish whiskey Black Douglas, but that's a whiskey I sometimes really enjoy. Cheers, Tom. I will cheers on a cup of coffee. Bob, um, when I go Google the Black Douglas whiskey, what I read is that Douglas were a famous night warrior in Scotland's military. I think it was during the 1800s or so on, and they myself and they call this whiskey. It looks like he enjoys that whiskey, and and they gave the whiskey the name Black Douglas because of the knight's name um, Douglas, and he were a knight in Scottish military, so Black Douglas. Um, so that's a really interesting name to think of. If you can find Black Douglas there, it's really something nice to try. I have a Versa Terrier, a honeybee. I think the honeybee also wants a puff on my pipe. I think it is the sweetness of the Virginia in the tobacco. Highland Earl. That sounds like a really nice whiskey. Is it Irish or a Scottish whiskey? Then I must look for it. Do you know a whiskey called Monkey Shoulder? Monkey Shoulder is a whiskey I do enjoy. And then famous Grouse Smoky Black is also a nice whiskey. Um, Scottish Leader. Don't know if you know Scottish Leader. That's also a nice whiskey. That sounds real nice, Yusuf. I love, I love honey. Yeah, Tom and Bob, Monkey Shoulder is one of my favorite tobaccos. Oh, sorry, not tobaccos, whiskey. I love I love the different tastes you get in Monkey Shoulder. Um, also vanilla and honey and so on. It's a really nice whiskey. There's another whiskey. It almost tastes the same as Monkey Shoulder. It's Paddy's whiskey. Puddy. It's also, I think, it's Irish whiskey, but the taste is very similar to Monkey Shoulder. Um, Monkey Shoulder is a quite expensive whiskey here. It's between 400 and 600 rand for a bottle. So when I get a bottle of Monkey Shoulder, I only enjoy a glass occasionally so that it will last. Yeah, Crow's very nice whiskey. I like the famous Crow Smoky Black. Oh, I like that whiskey. And another whiskey I do enjoy is Johnny Walker. Yeah, Glenmorangie is a great whiskey. And Glenfiddich. I do not know if you know Glenfiddich, but that's also a nice whiskey. This whiskey they make here in South Africa. I yes, Glenfiddich. Oh, that's a lovely whiskey. There's a whiskey they make here in South Africa. I heard that they are going to ship it overseas as well. The whiskey is three ships. There's you get a couple of whiskies from three ships. There's a whiskey I do enjoy. Um, three, shi- three ships Maston. It has flavors of Virginia. Oh, sorry. It has flavors of uh, what is it now in English? No, no, no. I blank. Um. Anyway, I will do a video then I can tell you more. Just hit a blank spot now. That really sounds interesting. Spice Side Malt. That really sounds interesting. Oh, toffee. Ooh. Vanilla. I'm thinking of vanilla. The three ships Maston as as a vanilla like sweetness taste to it. It's a very nice whiskey. Three ships Maston. Whiskey just gets better how older it gets. Oh, interesting. There I learned something. Thank you, Bob. Um, so the whiskey is made in Speyside, 15-year-old. What what flavors do the whiskey has, my friend? Tom, if you can get the three sips, some of the three sips have a really nice taste to it. It's a really nice whiskey. Maston is a very sweet whiskey. Almost um, almost like Southern Comfort. I do not know if you know Southern Comfort. It's a Southern Comfort is a blended whiskey as well, but the taste is very similar. So if you can find three ships, there's a couple of different of three ships, but it's really a great whiskey to enjoy. That's interesting, Bob. That's really interesting. Thank you for that. I must try to find a whiskey there. My wife do like Southern Comfort. I said to him, and if you get the three ships, let me know what you think of the three ships. It's a whiskey I do enjoy. It's a whiskey from South Africa. I must say, from also whiskey, another whiskey made here in South Africa, they call it Harrier. I'm not very fond of Harrier whiskey, but if I choose between Three ships and Harrier. Three ship will be my first choice of a South African whiskey. Yeah, who needs school if you have the YTPC? I agree there, Yusuf. I agree there. Thanks, Tom.
You have messages.
That's true, Piper. That's also why I love to do a live. I try to do a live on every Sunday at 5 o'clock South African time, 1700 hours in South Africa. Because the time suits most people or all of the people, most people, and we can interact and talk to each other. So I like to do a live chat on a Sunday 1700. I must see if I can find Island Park whiskey. Yeah, Yusuf, I'm one of them who likes a whiskey. Oh, I like my whiskey. Looks like we are going to get some rain. I hear the thunder is coming on and so on. Crypto, I'm more of a whiskey guy. I must say, during the week, I smoke maybe 2 or 3 or 4 bowls, but usually between 2 or 3 bowls during the week. But on a Sunday is my day to relax. And then I enjoy a couple of bowls in my pipe. And so I know we need the rain. And so on. I know the rain is good, but we stress a little bit. The rain will just hold down. So, but I don't think that's going to happen. Tom, we had enough rain. We had enough rain. I do not know what measurements you use, but we had between 200 and 250 millimeter of rain in 30 minutes. That's quite a lot of rain. Captain, I do not know Ewan Williams, but I must try to get to see if I can find it here. Yeah, that's a lot. I mean, 200 millimeter in half an hour. Man, it wasn't raining, it was pouring. The gravel roads where I stay, we stay on a farm. So we have a gravel road to the highway that goes to town. That's a tar road. When it rains like that, the gravel road gets so muddy and slippery and not really nice to drive in. So that's why I just wish that the rain will just hold down a bit, that the moisture can sink into the ground. Um, that will be good. A third of your rain. It rained a lot there. I must say the rain is good for the people who planted maize and so on, but too much is too much. Still, we need the rain, but I have to watch the clouds and the rain because if it starts to rain, I'm I'm underneath the shade of a tree, and on the table I have one, two, three, four, five different tobaccos. I have to get under the roof. So then I have to greet and so on. But I hope the rain will fall later tonight and not right now. You saw the video of the rain or so when you sent. I see I have a couple of WhatsApps there. I must check there. Tell me, do you guys have WhatsApp in your countries? I saw that. I saw that. That's a lot of rain, you saw. That's a lot of rain. Telegram. We have Telegram here, but I must say I deleted my Telegram because of one reason. Women keeps on sending me invites. Interesting, Bob. I didn't know WhatsApp were worldwide. That's interesting. Thank you. Um, so I so I deleted Telegram because a woman will send me a nude picture or an invite and so on. And I'm not interested in that kind of thing because I have my wife. What must I do with another woman, you know? So, and every 5 minutes I get the invite or a picture or something. And I'm really an ugly guy. Look, I'm an ugly guy. So why do they keep on sending me these kind of messages of pictures and so on? So I got mad with that, and I decided I'm going to delete Telegram because I want to be faithful to my wife. So what must I do with that? So I deleted Telegram. So I don't have Telegram anymore. It was a big issue because then I'm on Telegram, and the next moment I'm getting a picture of a woman, and then my wife asked questions. I said, "No, I don't know. Look there." And I decided if I keep on doing that, I'm just going to delete Telegram. Yeah, that is one of the biggest problems of Telegram in South Africa. That's great news, Tom. That's interesting. I didn't know someone was on like that on the YDPC. Hmm. But here in South Africa, you you will get a message on Telegram or even Facebook itself. Then you get the invite from a woman, and then she sends you nude pictures, and then when you tell her, listen, I'm not interested in this kind of thing, or someone or something like that. Then they turn around and they want to sue you for money, um, and you started something, and so on. So at the moment I get a invite, and I see it's a woman. I do not know the person. Then I don't accept. If they send me a message and I don't know the person, or the person doesn't look familiar, then I just don't accept or reply on their message. Yes, then they ask for phone numbers, and then they want money, and they want gift cards. Otherwise, otherwise they are going to tell everyone in your contact list that you started something, and all of that. And I'm not into that type of thing. Yes, try to get information and so on. Like last week, I was sitting outside smoking my pipe. The next moment, I received a message from my bank that someone tried to do international payment from my bank card. My card was with me at that time. Luckily for me, I transferred all my money to another account, so there wasn't enough for the transaction to go through. And I contact my bank, and they said yes, there were fraud on my bank card, so they cancelled my bank card. So on Saturday, I had to go to the bank to get another bank card, and now and they charged me for a new bank card, but there were fraud on my bank card. But now I have to pay for a new bank card. That's South Africa, my friend. I do not know if it's all over the world. Yeah, Bob, I do not subscribe to those people because they will try to hack everything. But it's a really frustrated because nowadays you get criminals all over. If it's not physical, then it's like the Bangkok story. But my friend, I got that same email. I do not know if this is the same email, but I also received an email from from a woman telling me the exactly same thing. Um, in in the email, I didn't reply on the email. I just deleted the email, and that's it. So I so when I received her email, I deleted it and didn't even answer there. Sy vrou byt out like fishing. Delete, deleted and block. You know, you guys, I wanted to braai tonight. We call it braai. You will know barbecue. But I wanted to braai tonight. But when I look around me, I see a braai won't be possible tonight because of the rain. We can't argue with nature, huh? A lot of scams, my friend. A lot of scams. In South Africa, they will even steal the sugar out of your coffee and steal the butter from your bread. I do not even know how they get the sugar out of the coffee, but they will do that. That's true, so that's my luck. But I will also just ignore that. Really. I received the email a couple of years ago. You guys must hear this one. It's a guy sending me an email. He says he's from China. A relative of mine in China passed away. He's using the same surname as me. So they want to give all his millions to me because we have the same surname. And the number this guy is giving me is South African cellular number. So I actually replied him on his email, and I told him that there are many people who's using the same surname you bear as me. So how can you be 100% positive that that guy who passed away is a relative of me? You are saying you are in China, but you are using a South African number. So this must be a scam. I never heard of him ever again. Because now he said, now I must pay him amount of money so that he can send me the money to my bank account. So I thought, no, listen here. How can you pay something? How can you pay money to receive money? That must be a scam. So I told him, no. You said you're in China, but you are using a South African number. I never heard of that guy ever again. Thanks, Greg, my friend. May you have a lovely day. I'm glad that you joined in. I really appreciate it. May you have a lovely day and night, my friend. May you have a lovely week. God bless, my friend, and stay safe. So you were once a time a pipe smoker, now you want to borrow your pipe. Man, no, 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 no. Here's a couple of things you don't lend out. One is your wife. Second is your car. Third is your pipe. Or second is your pipe and third is your car. And your rifle. You never lend that out to anyone. And tools. You don't lend tools out to anyone. Mm-mm. No, he can go get his own pipe, but I won't lend that. I won't borrow my pipe. That's true. Don't trust anyone that says they are calling from the bank. When someone calls me and I'm from the bank, give me your bank. I just in the caller right there. My friend, scam, block, delete, bye bye. Don't even keep the scam's email on my account or and so on. The moment I realize this is a scam, I just delete it. You're welcome, Craig, my friend. Thank you that you joined in. I must say I'm really excited uh, of Wolfman and Kitty's life. Man, I won't be so I won't be there the whole time, but to join for a couple of minutes, that will be awesome. Um, I can't wait for 11 o'clock, man. Someone's dog just got dirt. Here in South Africa, when you stay on a farm and so on, you are very vulnerable because we can get attacked anytime. When you live on a farm and the dog starts to bark, you have to be well. You have to keep an open eye. The people, the farmer's life is in danger. They get attacked. All like this is being raped, burned with iron. They being tortured to death. That's what's happening in South Africa. Bob, yes, we can get the tools out. But to have a firearm here is not so easy. And according to our law, when someone is on your ground and you shoot the trespasser, you are guilty of murder. That's how things is. When you protect yourself, you are guilty of murder. Then they will tell you, maybe the intruder were hungry, Why didn't you give him something to eat? Then you are guilty. So we must be very, really, we must always keep an eye open. We rely on our dogs. Yeah. Um, four murders is happening on a daily basis. We have four murders in South Africa than people died um in the Middle East. Criminals have more right, like you just said. Now over there, the dogs barked. I heard dogs getting hurt. There is three guys walking in the street, and by the looks of it, they are drunk. So I have to watch out for them. Hopefully they will walk away. But that is something in South Africa. Usman, to carry a big gun is always good. You have to protect yourself. You have to protect you have to protect your wife. You have to protect your property. That's a must. You must protect that because you worked hard for that. Your wife is your partner. You have to protect her. That's something really important. Okay, they are gone. I always carry my knife. In South Africa, it is, according to the police, illegal to carry a blade, especially a fixed blade. You cannot carry a fixed blade knife. When you carry a pocket knife, it cannot be longer than your hand. So the moment it's there or longer, you are not allowed to carry that. You can carry any type of pocket knife, a butterfly or out the front knife or anything like that. But when the police finds a knife on you, he will confiscate the knife. Oh, so I can use my knife. Yeah, it's close combat. Dogs are a great alarm. Dogs are a great alarm. The moment my dog starts to bark, and then I'm up. Then I see why they are barking and the reason. I always try to find the reason why they are barking. I wonder what happened there. I will see on WhatsApp what happened over there, but it's okay now. Bob, my friend, here they poison your dogs. When you have dogs, they will give them poison. So I keep my dogs at the back. They can see the they can see to the front. I do not have that type of dogs. I have two dogs. It's small dogs, so I can give you a lot, but I keep them um, in a cage, a big cage. Or it's not a cage. It's a piece of land, uh, 10 meters by 10 meters. So one dog is a mixed breed between a Jack Russell and a Border Collie. And the other dog is a mixture of a Jack Russell and a Yorkie. And the Yorkie Jack Russell dog is actually bigger than the um Jack Russell Border Collie dog, but they are really protective and they make good at a lot. Yes, I train them. They won't take a piece of meat from anyone. If me and my wife or someone say no, give them a piece of meat or any treat, and then they will take the treat. But the moment they do not know a person, they won't take anything from them. Pitbull is great dogs. To make alarm, it is good. Goose, yes, geese. They make a nice alarm. You can hear them a mile away. Hmm. Some of the people here, they even use ostriches as guard animals. When there's ostriches in someone's property, man, they do not enter. Ostrich, that thing can kick. So the moment there's ostriches, they just leave their property alone. But then we get um, um, when they come steal your sheep and cattle, or they will slaughter them on your property. They will slaughter your animals, and the next morning all you see is skin and guts lying there, but everything the rest is gone. That also happened. I want to show you guys an old lighter of mine. It's a gas lighter. Sometimes it doesn't work so good in the wind, but here's the wheel to turn. Bob, I like that guard sounds. That can work. That is nice. I did MMA when I was young. I did a martial arts called Taekwondo Kyokushin Knockdown. According to the rules of the martial arts, anything went. That's when I lost my teeth. I lost my teeth during during a competition. My first dan. No, my third dan. I lost my teeth. My wife is making jokes. She said, "Yes, I lost my tooth for the competition, but I received my belt. Now my belt is hanging in the closet, and I do not use the and I cannot use the belt anymore. Um, but my teeth is gone, so I replaced my belt. So I replaced my tooth my, for my belt. I just decided I didn't train so hard to leave empty-handed. I am going to bring my belt back. I've trained hard with that belt. Piper, that's a marvelous idea. Goose is a great alarm to have. Yusuf, yeah, I know they say that you cannot shoot him because maybe he's hungry. I You will find something to eat, alright. I will give him dirt to eat and send him on his merry way home. He can take the path out on the same road he came. I won't do anything to him. I will just let him go and give him a bowl of sand to eat or something. The dogs also have to eat. The dogs also have to eat. My friends, I think I'm going to finish this bowl. Then I'm going to greet. I still have to take in the sheep and I still have to feed the dogs and so I'm talking about the dogs have to eat. I still have to feed the dogs. That's a marvelous idea. Shotgun shotgun shells with salt. That works beautifully. Goodbye, Bob, my friend. Thank you that you joined in. I really enjoyed that. May you have a lovely night and the rest of the day there. May you have a lovely week. Be safe, my friends, and God bless, my friend. Tot ziens, Bob. Yes, or wheat. That also works wonderful. Thank you, Bob. I'm glad that you enjoyed it. Thank you that you joined in. Thank you, Bob. God bless you too, my friend. Man, do you guys also have so much flies? We have so much flies here. I do not like flies. Bye to my friend. May you have a lovely day and evening there. May you have a lovely week. Be safe, my friend, and God bless to my friend. Tom, it were a really great for you to join in. I'm glad that you joined in. I really appreciate it. Thank you very much, my friend. Yeah, I can't wait for 11 o'clock tonight for for Wolfman and Kitty's live. Oh, that's going to be a treat for me. I'm going to enjoy that one. I think for Wolfman and Kitty, I'm going to get myself a glass of single malt whiskey. Uh, maybe just a cup of coffee. But I think it's Tom so you guys that enjoy the whiskey. Man, I'm thirsty for a glass of whiskey. Thank you, Piper. So it's 10 past 5 there. It is now 10 past 1900 here in South Africa. I also have to go in for supper and feed the dogs and so on. But thank you that you joined in. I really appreciate it. May you have a lovely day and evening, and may you have a lovely week. God bless, my friend. Bye, Yusuf. May you also have a lovely day, a lovely week. Be safe, my friend. Okay, my friends, I'm also going to greet you guys now. See you a bit later with Wolfman and Kitty's live. I'm going to greet you guys now. Let me do it right away. I have to go feed the animals. To see my friends. May you all have a lovely day, Sunday evening, night. May you all have a lovely week. You safe, my friends. God bless. And thank you for everyone who joined in. I really appreciate it. Thank you very much. May you have a lovely day. To see my friends. See you again. To see. Uh, Thank you, so may you also have a good week. Thanks for everyone. Bye bye, everyone. See you guys later. Be safe.